Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today, I want to talk to you about a tree that I have in my garden. I have 3 of them actually, and this is called the Moringa Tree, also known by some people as the Tree of Life. And I'll get into that a little bit later, why it's called sometimes as the Tree of Life. Really cool. The tree also has common names like Drumstick tree, Benzoil tree, or Horseradish tree. Drumstick tree because the pods that grow really long and they resemble drumsticks. And Benzoil tree because you can get an oil from it, a Benzoil, which is very useful. And a horseradish tree because the roots, when eaten, kind of taste like horseradish. Really cool. So I have a bunch of information here that I want to share about this tree. It was something that I was not known of. I did not know about this tree until about a year and a half ago. I was doing a lot of research on Arizona gardening, and I came across this guy named Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, and he was talking about the Moringa tree, and he had some in his backyard garden, and he talked all about it and all the different health benefits that it had, and I thought that was really cool. So the origin of this tree, the Moringa tree, actually comes from India, the base of the Himalayas, I believe. And so those of you who are watching, if you're from India, you're probably very familiar with this tree. And also other parts of the world are probably very familiar with this tree. In the United States, you may not be as familiar, but it's an amazing little tree, and I can see why it's called the Tree of Life. So let's get into some more of these benefits. And I just took these statistics from Wikipedia and from the Arboretum from University of Arizona. And the same information is kind of all over the internet. So and it's all about the same, no matter what source that you use. So really cool. So once again, native to the foothills of the Himalayas, widely cultivated in various parts of the world, where the young seed pods and leaves are used as vegetables. Many parts of the tree are used in traditional medicine as well. It can also be used for water purification and hand washing. Really cool, all the benefits. So some characteristics. It is very drought resistant once it's established. And so it's suitable for arid climates where you may not get as much water, especially like here in Arizona. And it's extremely fast growing. Under the right conditions, you can, from seed, plant it as a seed, and within a whole year, it could be 10 to 15 feet tall already. Isn't that amazing? Now, in the pots, they don't grow as fast. In the pots, if you watched my garden video update, I had one that was pretty tall, about 5 feet tall, and it's too big probably already for its pot. It has this long taproot, and the taproot, the reason why it's a long, sturdy taproot is it needs to go all the way down into the earth to find water. So that makes it not suitable for growing in pots. So my really tall one, I'm gonna have to give it away. I'll probably give it to my brother who likes, he buys the moringa powder in these little in these little capsules, kind of like an echinacea capsule. And yeah, later on I'll tell you all the benefits of the powder. So it's very fast growing. It can go, mature trees can get anywhere from 20 to 50 feet high, depending on how you prune it. Many parts of this tree are edible. So let me go into the health benefits of the tree now. Really neat. Something I found very fascinating, and you can see why it's called the Tree of Life. Along with cleaning water, yeah, you can use parts of this tree to make water purification. Pretty cool. It has numerous health benefits. Here are some nutritional examples for this tree. 1/2 cup of cooked leaves will meet your daily recommendation for vitamins A and vitamin C. 1/2 cup of pods raw will supply your vitamin C requirement for a day. 1 ounce of raw leaves contains the recommended daily amount of vitamin C. Ounce for ounce, the leaves contain 6 to 7 times the amount of vitamin C in orange juice. Moringa leaves contain 3 to 5 times more beta carotene than carrots. 3 ounces of moringa powder contains more than 10 times the recommended daily amount for vitamin E. Ounce per ounce, moringa leaves contain more than 3 times the iron found in spinach or roast beef. Moringa leaves contain 3 times the amount of potassium as bananas. Ounce per ounce, moringa leaves contain 4 times the amount of calcium found in milk. Isn't that absolutely incredible? For those of you who are very familiar with it, you've probably been using this quite a bit, but for us, maybe in the United States and other parts of the world that aren't familiar with it, that is incredible. Why isn't this tree so much more like talked about out here? I don't know if it's used very much in Africa, but I would think that this tree would be really good for growing in Africa, where the water, some parts where the water isn't very abundant. But think of all the nutrition and health benefits of this tree. It could really help decrease malnutrition in lots of parts of the world. Really neat. So how is it used in cooking? Well, you can take the leaves like this. And eat them raw if you want. It has a little bit of a bite of the aftertaste. It's hard to describe what it tastes like, but it's really good. So you can eat it raw in like salads, like with spinach. You can throw it raw in your smoothies if you like. You can dry out the leaves and make a powder out of it and put them in little capsules and use it as like a supplement. When the pods come in, when they're young, you can cut them up and put them in like a stir fry. I think in India, it's commonly used in like curries and whatnot. So many health benefits and so many ways to eat this. You can dig up the root and eat the root, kind of like a horseradish. And also there's a lot of medicinal things that you can use as well. I won't get into that as much, but I'll put some links to these sources down below where I got all this information. A really neat tree. If you're a gardener, try to grow these. They're really cool. You can get like a bag of like 100 moringa seeds for like $4 or $5 on Amazon. So if you like to garden, why not try it out? Yeah, so it's really fun to have in my garden. Like I say, once they get too big, I have to give them away. But that's okay, they're fun to grow. Yes, so let's spread the word about this tree of life. Share this video with your friends and family, and let's get the word out there. So this could really help a lot of people, I think. Once again, I am Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions or comments or requests, put them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care.